Hey, it's 10 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have
10 p.m.
your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, 10 p.m. here in Spain, and the day's date. God, it's getting near Christmas, isn't it, eh? 16th of November. You know what? I'm not a great lover of Christmas. I don't know what it is, but soon as summer goes, we're into it, aren't we? We're right into the Christmas mode soon. And that means cold and all that other stuff. But anyway, today's temperature in the shade apparently, and I suppose it was 22, so I can't moan at that. But I did notice if you're coming over this week now, temperatures are dropping, and I think we're talking like during the evening, maybe below 10, but not that ice stuff, thankfully. But it's gonna get cold. So if you're coming over, you can still wear your t-shirt in the daytime, but in the evening, you're going to need your woolly hat and your thick socks. So, 10 in the house, but I've got 16 watching me. Oh, sorry, comments. 10 comments. So here we go. And Arena, she's such a top lady. I know she's after that sticker, which happens to be today. There it is. Can I get it? I'll never get that. I can never find that camera. Anyway, it's the free sticker Sunday, and Arena, you're in it. So well done. Hello from myself and Billy. Billy, top man, finishing a blanket for charity this evening. I hope that. It's all right. My eyesight is pants. What day is the weekly market on on what sector? So every Thursday, because my wife's up there, believe it or not, she's collecting money for the gardening group. It's on Sector A, it's on the top car park. You can't miss it because right in the corner is the fish and chip shop, right next to right next to the wine place, the wine shop. I was just trying to think of the name for it then. I was thinking of Burgundy, but that didn't sound right. But anyway, next to the wine shop, right opposite, Thursday morning, I think it sets up pretty early, about 7, but it's open from like 8:30 onwards to about midday. So the arena. But I know now there's going to be loads of little Christmas fair things down at the Mariano's. There'll be one, and no doubt on B there'll be something going on. So yeah, charity. Well, there's loads of charity stuff. You got Noah's Ark, obviously under B near the Spanish post office on B. What else have you got? Oh, yeah, you got the ladies. I think they turn up Mondays and Tuesdays on the car park on B for the donkeys. Another charity thing. Is there anything else I can think? Anyway, so we get on with it. Thomas, you're in. Well done. Glenn, Vodka Dave, Thomas again. Clock is nearly correct. Yes. See, it's showing. Yeah, I know it's back to front that clock, isn't it? Anyway, see what that clock's doing really is showing the UK time. That's what it is. Wayne's in the house, Deb's in the house, Ian, Martin's in the house. Well done, you managed to get your driving done. Kev's in as well. Kev's in, not working then, Kev. A day of rest. I see you said you was up to your spooner yesterday. Bit nippy up there. Flyboy's in. Carol, Thomas, and I said that already. Yeah, I have, haven't I? Kev's in. Very cold. Oh, look, funny enough, he was talking about that. Very cold up your spooner yesterday. 12 degrees at the Snow Whales midday. 24 degrees at the bottom. Yep. So if you want to get nice and cool this time of year, go up to your spooner or the Sierra spooner. Amazing mountain. If you like walking, great place to go. But this time it's going to be a bit nippy, that's for sure. Bengal Burt's in, top man. Des is in as well. Mark's in. Are you taping the celebrity Get Me Out of Here? Are you taping celeb? No, I'm watching that stuff. You're on about that thing is it in Australia now or is it in Africa? Are you taping Celebrity Get Now? Not watching that, Mark. I haven't watched that for years. Obviously, it's still going then. Is that on now, is it? Is that why I've only got 26 of you watching? Because you're watching that Get Me Out. Is it just started then, obviously? Colin's in the house. Andrew, did Storm Claudia cause any issues in Campbell? Funny enough, Andrew, in my question sheet, I have got something about that. I thought this time I'll do about the stuff that's going on around the Murcia region this week. And Claudia, has been in the news. And I did see, just before I come on live, that, what's his name? Spain Speaks, that guy. Is it Chris? No, it's not Chris, is it? That guy from Spain Speaks. Oh, I should know his name. But anyway, I did see that there seems like there has been some flooding. But I will mention that later on. But nothing, it's just been a bit windy. That's all I can say at the moment. Alan's in, evening Sean, hope you're well and keeping warm. Yeah, funny enough, I'm in the basement. I did have my jumper on, which is here. But it's quite warm in here, funny enough. So I'm not complaining. But I know upstairs the wife was trying to sort out the heating, the thermostat for the central heating that we ain't put on yet. Any news on the petrol station robbery? Nah. Come on. You got to give me some. I ain't heard nothing about that. What petrol station? What, the one on Campbell? The one on down the RM3? No, I heard nothing. I'll be honest, I don't really look at Facebook anymore now. And I have to be honest, lately, because I haven't been really, I'm pulled away from Facebook because it's full of rubbish. I don't know if you lot agree with me on that, but I've been missing quite a few events. Apparently on Campus B, they held an amazing Halloween night for the kids. A bouncy car. I missed all that. There was something else the other day I missed because I'm not getting the news anymore. See, I don't really go over and have coffee at the moment because I'm getting out of bed a bit late. So, yeah, please tell me more about the petrol station robbery because I heard nothing. Colin, good evening. He says Rob Butler's in the house. Rob, yeah, top man. Have you heard about the robbery on the petrol station? Steve's in the house. Well done, Bex. Well done. And oh yeah, if Yogi's watching, because Yogi probably won't be on tonight because he'll probably watch it later. He's in Las Vegas. He's gone to that casino city place because he's got loads of money, old Yogi. He's gone over there I think he's gone over there for a week. But yeah, Yogi, enjoy. Bring me back some Kit Kats. Right, Arena, looking forward to the final getting a sticker shawl. You never know, see? And also, because I'm so kind, I've got it upside down. I can see that one. I'm throwing in one of Chris's stickers as well. It's not as good as mine, obviously, but hey, it's still up for grabs. So that's going off today. I'll do that in about 20 minutes. Bengal saying something. Stuart. That's it. Stuart. Sounds like it's a Scottish name, isn't it, Stuart? But he's actually from, I think, am I right in thinking, Australia. But he does speak very good Spanish, I must say. Much better than me. Only managed to break the window. They couldn't get into the cigarette. That's what they were after. The cigarettes. That's what I mean. Cigarettes now have become like bits of gold now, isn't it? Not the old days. You get a packet of cigarettes for like 10 pence. You know what? This is going back a few years, obviously. I give up smoking because I used to be a heavy smoker. I think it was 60 a day, man. And I gave up smoking when it was 37 pence a packet. So that just shows you, how old I am, doesn't it? 37 pence I'll give up smoking. No tapping or recording. No tapping or recording in Spain. Okay. Thank you for the information on the markets. No problem, Marina. It's just a pity that the market that we do get on every Thursday, wish it was a little bit bigger, because it's not brilliant. There's not a lot of stalls there, but it's nice to see that they're still going. That's the main thing. Live watch or catch up. Oh, we're talking about the celebrity thingy again. Anyway, just bringing it out there. So where are they now? They gone back to Australia, or are they in the UK? Maybe, I don't know. Right. So Andrew's got a question now. I can see that. That's good, because I've got hardly any questions really. I've got a couple of questions from Ethan if he's watching, but I'll just do this one from Andrew. Are underbuilds easy to expand to have extra rooms, etc.? I see some are only a few feet high, so would be maybe need a mini digger. Okay, good question, there, Andrew. I mean, if you're talking about Campersale, there are quite a lot of places. Now we were so lucky because our house is on a hill, so our underbuild. I mean, it's not completely underground, thankfully, but we got a massive underbuild. So we got we could, if you wanted to, if you had the money, we could put 2 levels. Now, obviously, I've been to some people's houses where the underbuild, you got to bend your head down, and it's not advisable really to dig it out, because what it is, which also amazes me here in Spain, properties in Spain, in this area anyway, are supposed to be on stilts, and it's to do with earthquakes that we get apparently every day. But obviously, we only feel the bigger ones. The everyday ones are just don't even know it's doing it, because it's obviously way underground, thankfully. But I have seen some people digging away down past the foundation, which isn't a good idea. But a proper builder would advise you on the correct, if they think they could dig out a couple more feet, yeah, fair enough. But I wouldn't, if it's only got a couple of feet anyway. So something else to be aware of when you're looking at property, and maybe the agent will say, oh, yes, you can do that. But if you can't get your head in there, then I wouldn't suggest digging it out myself personally, because the reason I'm saying all this is that I've noted some new builds lately. I've got no stilts. They're just building it on a flat concrete base, which does surprise me. Spain, I don't think Spain's really into this regulation thing. I just don't know how they get away with it myself personally. But yeah, most places are supposed to be on stilts. But if it hasn't got a lot of room there in the first place, not advisable to start digging it out. But a good, proper builder would be able to advise you. And obviously an architect would be even better to give you proper information before you start buying a property and start digging away and the pillars. But mine's pretty good. So I've just gone past a load of questions there. Right, Kev's saying, watching while eating banana ice cream and a dollop of that chocolate stuff. Nutella, isn't it? Yeah. See, I managed to pronounce that one right. Is the Euro currency exchange still on Campersol, as the one in Bolwavo is closed down? That's a good question, that, Dave. All I know that every time I walk into Best Wishes to post my free sticker Sunday winners or free magnet winners, I do notice as you walk in to Best Wishes, on the left-hand side, there's actually a little kiosk that does money exchange. And I've got a feeling they're only open in the mornings for that. And I think also Best Wishes have got a place down in the port, down near the main, whatever you call it, is a shopping area where all the restaurants are. They got one down the side street, and I think they also do money exchange. Obviously, the bank wouldn't do it. But yeah, as far as I know, the one in Best Wishes is still going. Bex, I was smoking 20 Fortuna a day. Fortuna? What's that? I was smoking 20 Fortuna a day when I was 14. Oh, right. So obviously a Spanish maker cigarette then. I mean, I used to smoke Benson and Hedges or what's that other one? Players. Not Players. John Players? Does that sound right? Special Players. God, it's a long time ago. But I know Benson and Hedges was, I used to like smoking them. 1982. Right. 20 pesetas a pack. I mean, I know that cigarettes here are cheaper here in Spain. I mean, I see a lot of people going to Consume and obviously the garage, obviously paying for it, not trying to break into it. Buying boxes of 200, obviously a lot cheaper. Obviously, you can only buy so many packs again now, isn't it? Yes, Campbell petrol station. It was taped up. What's it? Because I went in there the other day. I didn't notice anything. Oh, when I go in there, maybe it was Wednesday, and I did go into the petrol station to buy some fuel. Apparently, it was robbed overnight. Oh, okay, see, Fly boy, you know more than me. I didn't see nothing. Nobody was saying nothing, but as Rob said, they just smashed the glass. Obviously, packet of cigarettes. Really, is that what life's getting to? And I have heard that lately there's been some car robberies, people's cars being nicked, but sounds like they're old bangers. I thought those sort of things had finished years ago. Um, anyway, sounds like they didn't get nothing, Floyd. Well, that's the main thing, isn't it? I didn't do it. Rob, you had to be desperate, wouldn't you, to come all this way just to get a packet of fags, or maybe a packet of 200 fags. You wouldn't get much of that on the market. Right, Des is saying, this sounds depressing, doesn't it? Snow forecast over here this week. Our 4x4s will earn their keep. I'm sure looking forward to the recovery jobs in Royal Devon. Got it. Yeah, I suppose it's that time of year, isn't it? Bit of early snow. I mean, I did see Mick and Kath. I think Mick and Kath are actually here in Spain now, but their video they put up before they left, and obviously they come from Yorkshire. They were scraping the ice off their windscreen. So yeah, I suppose that's what you got to look forward to at the moment, isn't it? Not very nice, I must say. Des, Rob Norris, oh Brian, hey, top man, thanks for the fridge magnet. Grandson has claimed, has he? Hey, top grandson. Anyway, thank you much, Brian, for the photograph. Most appreciated. Right. Right. Hang on. It's go. Oh, I can just see Yogi coming up below. We are on campus tomorrow for a quick break. Coffee if you're available. Message me, Thomas. I might be. I probably am available in the morning. If you message me, Thomas, I'm not a hang about over there. I don't want to get cold. Well, good day. Thanks, Sean. All right, Yogi. Hey, Las Vegas, eh? Did you see Elvis? Anyway, top man, Yogi. Thank you very much. Most appreciate that. Steve saying hello, Yogi. I'm at the Hoover Dam. Oh, yeah. You're not allowed to fly a drone there, Yogi. I know that. That's one place you're not allowed to fly your drone, or they confiscate it, apparently. But USA. You get one of those Trumpy hats, Yogi. I like that. That would look good. One of Trumpy's hats in there for the free sticker Sunday draw. That would be really nice. Not obviously one of Trumpy's original hats, obviously. Okay. Here's a bit of news for you, Sean. Google Street Maps has updated for this area. Noticed my place looks like it's about six weeks ago. Oh, right. So Google has been flying over, haven't they? Oh, I'll have to check that out. Cheers for that, Kev. Everyone make sure you smash the like button, says Yogi. Yeah, top man, Arena. Everyone complains about the cold and wet, but it's generally all about being prepared. Have your wet gear on and non-perishables. Diesel generators is helpful for the storms. I mean, yeah, I mean it's always good to get prepared for the winter. I'll be honest, me and Jan have let ourselves down this year. We ain't got the logs in. So this week, where I'm hoping tomorrow, I'm going to pop over to the garden centre and get the logs because we need the logs this week because the temperature is dropping. We've already checked. We've just checked. Well, Jan's checking out the central heating thermostats. But yeah, when we got all the jumpers out now, getting prepared. Now, I think also believe we got some rain coming tomorrow. Right. And Flyboy says that's interesting. People can check the properties for sale. That's a good idea, yeah. To see if they got, because I mean, I think a big saving, if you're especially looking for a property and you want to know if it's got a pool, have a look on Google Maps and you can check them all out, can't you? Quite easily. Or you can get a winter house. Is there such a thing as a winter house in Spain? I mean, what amazes me, these new houses they're building, these what I call shoe boxes, none of them I've seen are designed for the the A to G thing about insulation. There's nothing about insulation. There's a mention about you can have solar power or solar panels, but that's an extra. But nothing about you'd be nice and cozy in the winter. Right, so just the street maps. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So it's just the street maps. Oh, that's no good, is it? Not the aerial view. So now I'm not going to go down the roads, Kev, but I know what you mean. Good idea, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose obviously they've been around. I haven't seen the car going around. Say hi to my cousin Liz in Las Vegas, Yogi. Oh, see? You might bump into her, Yogi. Look out for Liz. The flyboy used to be extensive for that. Right, Des, hey, because it's been a good night so far, hasn't it? Okay, I was just Des, your top man. I've always said that, I know. But funny enough, on the site that I use, the software that I use, I don't get these little icons because here it's like Shibri the dog squeezing a big red heart. But hey, top man. So looks like we caught up with everybody. Got 33 in the house. Obviously, everybody else is watching that rubbish. Celebrity, get me out of there. Who wants to watch that rubbish? And I still don't even know where it is yet. Is it back in Australia? And is it those two Herberts, Chaz and Dave? Anyway, I've got a question. I've got a couple of questions here from Ethan. So I'm going to do that because I've run out of comments at the moment. So Ethan is saying when we're over, we want to drive to Murcia to Camp Basel. We want to have a good look around the centre. Also, where should we park? And is driving there easy? Okay, you doing the right thing, Ethan. Having a good check out. It's always best. I mean, it's all right watching the videos and listening to people's comments, but you need to have a look yourself to get a feel for the place. And not just having a look at Camp Basel, but obviously the area as well. Yeah, I mean, driving is pretty easy, I must say. Traffic jams are sort of a thing that doesn't really happen. Obviously, driving through Murcia on the motorway, it does build up a little bit, but you find a lot of the roads, especially the toll roads, you might be lucky if you see a car. So yeah, the roads are pretty stressless. Only if you go into the big cities, obviously, that can get a bit stressy, but driving here, easy peasy. And parking depends if you got a car or a camper van. Doesn't seem to be. It's not. Don't worry. There's no such thing as parking tickets here. Or well, yeah. If you park in the wrong place, I suppose you might get a parking ticket. But you got. I'll put it here. So I always write it down. See, so if you're on Campus OA, that's where all the shops are. That's where I live. We've got 2 car parks. When I say car parks, I mean car parks that's got tarmac on it. You can park at any of those 2. I've mentioned one already. It's up near the fish and chip shop. The other one is actually in front of the shops. Now, some of the roads on Campus are quite wide, and I can't see that being a problem parking in the road. And also, if you go over to B, they've got a proper tarmac car park there as well. You can park on. I'll be honest, the one at the bottom car park's on a bit of a slope, and it's near the garage that got robbed. Well, nearly robbed. And also they've got the big, massive gravel parking area, which I've seen lots of camper vans parking in there. So, Ethan, you got no problem about parking, and you can drive around, and you got no problems. So easy peasy. So the next one, I was going to tell you what, I'm just going to leave the next one for me, fam. I'm just going to catch up on a couple of things. Fox, your clock's an hour. No, it's not, because that clock above my head is UK time. See, thinking of my UK people. But yeah, admittedly, it is. I've tried to sort it out. I've given up on it. This is a clock. Unfortunately, it's fallen on my head a couple of times while I've leaned back and hit the shelf, and it's fallen on my head. And I've tried to fix it, given up on it. But it's interesting that it's an hour behind now. Funny enough, I did change it when we changed the clocks. But it's just, but I like that clock. I love it. I'm a celebrity. Does anyone recognise me is closer? Okay, is that a riddle? Right, most of the UK population must be thinking, get me out of there. Yeah, that's very true, Des. Funny enough, I've seen a lot of people this year. I've been amazed, really, at the amount of people that want to move. I don't know what it's about. I haven't been over 10 years. Funny enough, my 10 years is coming up 2 or 3 weeks' time, so I'm making a video on my 10 years of living here in sunny Spain. Andrew, yes. Okay, right, we're getting back to the celebrity thing now. Yes, it's in Australia, jungle with ants. And oh yeah, that's the ants and deck. Because they must be getting on a bit now, those 2. They can't be youngsters anymore. They must be like old people. They are including social media celebs now, so you can apply to be on it next year. You know what? I've been in the jungle. I mean, I'm on about a proper jungle, and I wouldn't want to be on that one. But yeah, good idea, isn't it, Andrew? Especially if they pay you, because I know they get paid pretty well, don't they? Right, do you get Freeview over there, and can you get BBC for free? Free, yes, obviously, Steve. Yes, you can get Freeview, no problem. On the satellite, obviously, you can get that on your. Everybody's going down the. Everybody's going down the stick thing now. Trying to think, Amazon stick. That's it. Yeah, get yourself an Amazon stick, and on the Amazon stick, they put all the channels. I've got a guy, can't say who it is. I've got a guy who's coming next month, funny enough. He's going to give me another year's supply of TV stations, everything. BBC, yes, you can watch the BBC for free. And you can watch, obviously, ITV, Channel 4, all that other stuff for free. But obviously, every now and again, BBC and ITV try to block whatever it is, the VPN thing, I think. But yeah, no problem there. I thought BBC had done away with TV licenses, but apparently not. But not here in Spain, thankfully. I'll be amazed if we get anybody coming over. If you've got a TV license, sir, and I'll say no, because you can't pay it here, thankfully. But yeah, you can watch BBC for free. Well, when I say it's free, it's not really free, because you have to pay a subscription. I mean, I got Netflix, I got Prime, mainly because I get Amazon delivery, so they chuck in Prime, don't they? and you can buy other things as well. But yeah, nothing like when I was in the UK paying out for Sky and all the other stuff. DT phone line I had to have, wasn't it? Like rip off. Right, anyway, let's go. Kev, spot on, Des. All our visitors are checking down the back of the sofa, especially. Okay. Why would you BBC after this week's news? Bengal Burt says. Okay. Is that am I missing something else now? I mean, I did see something on Facebook about Mr. Trump and the BBC, but then there's so much fake stuff. But is there something else I'm missing on the BBC? Kev, yes, right. So IPTV is a firestorm. It's not actually illegal, but you can absolutely everything. A friend of mine, yes. Have to be careful now when you're on YouTube. Yes, Des, school lane right by the pub. Okay. Patricia's in the house. Okay, well done. Hi, Patricia. Are you Patricia next door to my brother? God. Rob, lots of places for you to practice. Is Spanish in Vegas? Yes, I'll be honest, Rob. Yogi's pretty good at his Spanish, I must say. Brian, remember V6? Yes, very true, Brian. Now, I think I mentioned this before, the V16. So, as from January, in your car, we're talking about here in Spain now, you have to have its emergency light. Blooming expensive. I think they're going, I mean, I think you can get, it's between 30 and 40 euros for this thing. And it's like a little flashy light. As soon as you activate it, it sends off which is, I suppose that's a good thing about it. It sends off a GPS signal. So the guard, I'm not going to call them the Guardian, but the breakdown people can find you. I still think it's not 100% safe because when me and Yoga were down the motorway up to Madrid, I noticed that there was a couple of cars on the side of the road. Obviously, they'd broken down. They put the old flashy light on the top of the car. It's all great if there's no big lorries on the road, but we got a load of big lorries, a whole line of them, and they're overtaking that car. Us people on the outside can't see nothing. And so what usually happens, the lorry will swerve out to try and avoid that car that's in the side of the road. And to me, I still think apparently it's not compulsory as from next year that you have to have a triangle. And I think the triangle was still a brilliant warning thing to have in the road. But anyway, who am I? Who am I? Another EU stipulation, another EU law that they brought out. Yeah. Oh, so Rob's saying, so Steve's flogging him, is he? In the tech shop. Got to get this right. The tech shop on A. So they're selling the V16 lights. So there you are, guys. Get over there now. We'll get there tomorrow morning. 10 o'clock he opens. All right. Mark's saying they're on Tamu. Are they? All right. Is it a good idea buying it off Tamu? I don't know. I would imagine, I haven't seen nothing yet, but I would imagine that when you get your car in for its TIE or the MOT, that's probably going to be part of the, part of the check, I suppose, that you got your V16 in your car and it actually works. Right, Des, I know it. We deal with White Horse Motors. Okay. The V16 Euronics. Well done, Brian. Yep, another place that will be selling the V16. And I would imagine, thinking about it, I've been in some garages, I'm on about the petrol stations, that they sell them as well. Is the tech shop where you get the UPSTICKS stickers from? No. Where would you get the UPSTICKS stickers from? The tech shop? No. But you can get Lobster from the tech shop arena. I'm the only person, if you can see, there it is. There it is. Me and Chris, we got a thing going. UPSTICKS. Kev. Yes, not. Oh, okay. We're having a chat here, obviously. Anyway, going back. So, how we do? Oh, right. I've just seen the time. It's 25 to already. So I better do. In who we got today? Oh yeah, funny enough. See, we're talking about UPSTICKS in here. All rattling away. I don't know if you can hear it. Rattling away. So I'm going to do it this way. No, hang on. This is where it gets difficult for a left-hander. See, I've got to do the drum roll. Okay. Rumble, rumble. I got one. Okay. So who's got it this week? Who's that? Upside down. I think I can just see that then. Stu. Obviously, Stu, I need your real name because Stu is not going to get you very far. But Stu, if you're watching, I don't think I've seen Stu yet on here tonight. But Stu, you've won the UPSTICKS sticker and the most famous of it all, the free sticker Sunday sticker. So well done, Stu. So Stu, I need your real name. And I obviously need your address, which would be fantastic if you lived next door to me. But you don't, because I would have known if there's somebody called Stu living next door to me. So, Stu, if you contact me on my Instagram account, which most people do because it's pretty easy. Obviously, it's Expat and Mazarrón. Just send me a private message. That's great. You might be able to contact me on Messenger. And also, if you're really savvy, because people are having problems with that, on my... God, I'll tell you what, it's getting heavy doing that. But you can contact me on YouTube on the main page where it says Expat and Mazarrón. Just underneath it, there's like a sort of an email thingy that you tap on, and it will say, "Are you a robot?" But anyway, Stu, need your name and address, and I'll put it in the post for you. So well done, Stu. You won the main one. Free sticker Sunday and a sticker from UPSTICKS from Chris, personalised. Okay, so we've done that, and let's go back to the comments because I can see it's already jumped. Okay, this is where we got to. HGV. Okay, there's UPSTICKS. What's that? What is this UPSTICKS thing? Because I'm confused. Okay, Arena. So the UPSTICKS. If you're thinking about, so it's a name. It's a company name called UPSTICKS, and what it is, he's based down in Malaga. He's called Chris, but he's obviously got a few other people working for him. And what UPSTICKS do, they sort out your visa. So if you're living in the UK, say, because I don't know where you live, say, Arena. If you live in the UK and you're thinking about moving to Spain, you contact Chris, and he'll give you the information. One, can you afford to come and live here in Spain? Because obviously applying for a non-lucrative visa, it's not cheap. You then got to book, where he can do all that for you. He can book your appointment. Obviously, it's all got to be done in the UK as well. You can do some stuff here in Spain. You ask Kev, he bought his house before he even got it. But they will set you up with a meeting in one of the consulates in the UK. You fill out your form, lots of stuff to do. It gets complicated. So having a guy like Chris is really helpful because it's not easy. As you can imagine, doing it online. I think you got 3 months to do it. Some people can do it a lot less. But yeah, and obviously the other thing he does as well, he does the car tax thing. So if you're bringing your UK car over to Spain, obviously changing the number plates, changing the tax stuff, the lights and all the other things that come with it. And it's obviously going to be, there's always money involved, but it's always best to speak to, not me, don't speak to me about things like that. Speak to somebody who's a professional. Let's get my finger right. Oh, that thing next door to it is Currencies Direct. That's something a bit different. That's for your money. But anyway, they're the sort of people you need to keep in contact with if you're thinking about moving to Spain. So hopefully, Rena, that's sorted that problem out. Yeah, I wouldn't go to the tech shop. Tech shop's obviously for sorting your phone out. If you've got any computer problems, just drop your phone. Steve in there fixes your phone for you. So anyway, so hopefully we got lots of congratulations to Stu. Bex is crying now. She's had enough. She's she's left me now. Right, Stu from not Stu from Spain Speaks. That's Stuart. He could be called Stuart. That's very true, Rob. Well done, Kev. That's right. Bengal Burt, duh. I'm about 40 seconds behind. Never mind. My clock's an hour behind. Okay, thank you for explaining. For weeks I thought Chris was saying some sort of fancy stick. That's very true. I mean, I obviously must explain sometimes when I'm doing this, because obviously get lots of new people coming in and thinking, what's all this about? But anyway, very good. So we're all caught up again. We've got 20, not so many tonight. Come on, not so many. All right, another question from Ethan, which I think is pretty good, really. What days over Christmas and New Year are red days, please? So I had to check this because, to be honest, I don't really know. I mean, obviously, the only days that I know is back in the UK. Obviously, you just had Christmas Day and Boxing Day if you're lucky. Because I mean, I know a lot of companies now work through even them, don't they? Anyway, so looking online, the public holidays over Christmas and the New Year in Spain are December the 25th, obviously, Christmas Day, January the 1st, New Year's Day, and January the 6th, which is Three Kings Day for the kids. So the Three Kings Day, in case somebody's going to say, what's all that about? That's a bit like Father Christmas sort of thing. It's where the guys dress up as the Three Kings, but it's for the kiddies. They put. I mean, that's what I love about Spain. They put on a big sort of a festival thing. There's a bit of music playing. There's a bit of dancing in the street, and the Three Kings are sat in like a big transporter thing, and it's because the kids get the sweets. See, I'm not going to go into the Three Kings what the kids are supposed to do. They're supposed to put out a shoe or something. Anyway, they're lucky here. So they get two Christmases here in Spain. They get obviously Christmas Day, and they get this January the 6th. Right, obviously some regions may have additional regional holidays, such as 26th in Catalonia, which is St. Stephen's Day. And in the Canary Islands, second Christmas holiday, December the 8th. The Immaculate Conception is also a national day. I mean, there's always going to be, as December kicks in, that there's going to be some sort of festival. Each sort of region or town will have some festival on, and they have their own sort of holidays. But obviously, they're the main ones. Obviously, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and January the 6th. Why everybody has a holiday on that for the kids, I don't know, but they do. Because they love it here in Spain, their holidays. They just have so many of them. I wish I'd come here. Right, so let's have a quick look. Brian, are you doing okay, Brian's asked me a question. Are you doing a video on the new retirement properties on the Condado? No, Brian. Apparently, no, mind you, unless you heard something, I haven't, because I went and did a video for them. This thing probably about 6 months ago, when I asked the sales guy, because I did hear about this, they're going to be doing these retirement homes, where you can live in a flat, and if you fall over, you ring the bell and you get assisted help in it, like you got in the UK. Loads of it. It's a big thing in the UK, isn't it? The retirement homes. But it's good to see at long last Spain starting to do that. I know they got places up near Benidorm for the rich people, but it's good to see they're coming down in. But I did hear, yes, it's true that the Condado are doing retirement homes. But he did say to me that's it's not in the pipeline yet. It's like just as much as the two hotels, it's not in the pipeline yet. The new golf club, it's not in the pipeline yet. The thing that goes on in the middle of this main square, I call it the fish pond, that's not in the pipeline yet. But unless you heard something else, Brian, I don't know. I mean, if that's true, I will go back and see him. But I haven't heard nothing else about the retirement properties. But yeah, if that's true, I'll go back to see the sales guy, and I'll put because I would be interested in it. I'm surprised that Campusel, the old hotel we got on Campusel, they don't turn that into a retirement hotel. That'd be a fantastic investment, I must say. Okay, Rob's saying the three kings are called the three wise men here. January the 6th is empathy, something like that. Right, Des, we got a couple of trips to our villa in Fuorventuri. Now, that Fuorventuri, am I right in thinking that's on the island coming up? But after that, we're planning to visit the campsite. Patchy coffee. Yes, love to see you, Des. Kev, are there still retirement properties here in the retirement centre? Where's the retirement centre? Are they all retirement? No. Those properties they're building at the moment, they're all blooming apartments for rich people. I think you're talking about when I last saw him, it was still like 300,000 upwards, and now they're actually building villas there now on the Condado. I think they're actually building with pools as well. But yeah, be interesting to find out about that. Right, Murcia is retirement central, full of us old people. No, I can't say it, but I'll be honest. Sometimes when I walk into some of the bars here, I feel quite young, which is really good, really. I'm not mentioning the bars, but yeah, I do. I walk in there sometimes. I think, God, I feel so young in there. Anyway, I think we caught up. We got 32 in the end. Oh, we got gained a couple of people. Obviously, that celebrity Get Me Out with is getting rubbish because they're coming back to me. Hey, top people. Anyway, don't forget, one of the things that I don't get on this bit of software, guys, is how many likes have I got? Have I got at least maybe 30 likes? That would be so nice. Anyway, going back to what I got on here, because I only had 2 questions tonight on here. So anyway, I did a bit of news for what's going on in the Murcia region. Now, obviously, the storm, I got Camilla storm, and I know this week it was correct. We had a lot of that sand in the air, didn't we? And obviously, really bad quality air this week. I mean, sometimes when I looked out, it looked pretty orange, to be honest. And that landed on my car, and it looks like I've got to go and take the car to the car wash tomorrow. But I think it's supposed to be raining either tonight or tomorrow morning, so I might have to lay off the car cleaning until that storm's out of the way. But obviously, a lot of the regions were on orange alert. This is what we get here now. We all get panicky now. Bit of rain, orange alert. And obviously, we had a lot of strong winds past couple of days. I don't heard much about damages. Campusel, as far as I know, because somebody asked about it, it's all fine. I've got it from the 13th to the 16th, which is today. So it looks like next week that's going to be blown over. But I did see, as I mentioned at the beginning on Stuart's video that he was doing tonight, looks like there's been some storm damage. I mean, on about flooding, but I didn't really look where that was. Okay, so I got another bit here. Yesterday, 14th of November, 2 days ago, network reported extremely unfavorable air quality in parts of. Okay, it's all about the air quality. Okay. So what it's saying, when you get these alerts, guys, in Spain, especially the orange alert, and this is all to do with the bad air, and this is where, because they've got sand in the air, is to keep your windows shut, obviously, and obviously don't go out running around breathing it all in, because that ain't gonna be no good for you. And the other thing is, as soon as it's all finished, because obviously here in Campersole, a lot of us have got flat roofs, you need to wash away that sand, because it does eat into your paintwork. Especially if you've got white property, Kev. Wash it off. And obviously your car. That's another thing. So I probably, if I don't do it tomorrow, I've got to do it on Tuesday, clean the car, which I'm really looking forward to. Right, now I've got on air. I didn't. Now, as always, because I'm not up with the news, it's saying the surfing competition in Mazarrón this weekend. Now, I would imagine they meant this weekend being the 15th and 16th. I didn't even know it was on. What's happening? Mazarrón Council was hosting some of the big surf events for the young and up-and-coming surfers this weekend. So I didn't even know about that. So I don't know if because as I'm getting this off the computer, it doesn't say the dates. Does it mean the weekend we're at or next weekend? So anybody else know about the surfing competition? Because I didn't know about it, but I know where they do the surfing down near the port. There's a brilliant place there. Okay, saying about the crowds and all that rubbish. Am I getting on with just going back to the comments, because it does shoot up. Oh, I've got 36 of it. So obviously that celebrity things must have finished them. Okay. Oh God, I missed a lot here. Right. We've got Kev retirement. We'll keep you updated. Brian, thank you. Because I would look forward to doing that, to be honest. Right, Murcia is retirement centre. Yeah, I read that one. The Flintstone Arms. It's not that place, Bengal. Kev, part of the gang. Are you're only as young as the woman you feel? Yes, that's very true. As they say, you feel as young as you are. Sometimes when I'm getting out of bed, I feel really old. Yep, 30 likes. Hey, top people. I was glad about that, because I was a bit worried I was going to get less than 30. You got 30 likes. Des, I retired early, but not yet early. Pension kicks in next year. I'll tell you what, check your pension, because I didn't realise there's two sorts of pensions. I'm all about the UK government pension. Make sure you're on the new one. If I'm on the new one, definitely you're going to be on the new one, Kev. Big difference in payments, that's for sure. Arena, my wife's 4 years older than me. Yes, I'm younger than my wife, thankfully. Right, well, bloke in my Spanish group said a lot of trees blown down. Oh, okay, over in Oldham. Right, in Oldham in the UK. Anyway, is there a way to sign up for the alerts, or do they just keep you? Yeah. Now, funny enough, if you've been in Spain for the past couple of years, they did bring in an alert system, and if that's of course you got a Spanish phone, which funny enough I have, and you do if it's something major like an earthquake or a gutter fire. A Dania, now they called it. Now they've changed the name for the floods. You do get a warning alert actually on your phone, and it's actually in the area you are to give you a warning. In other words, they don't go out your house or to get out your house because there's a flood coming. That will automatically hook up onto your Spanish phone. Another app worth having, and it's the Cops Alert app that I've noticed they changed the icon on my phone. Yeah. So now it's called, if you can see that, no, you can't see it. Anyway, it's called Alert Cops. Alert Cops, all one big word, on your app. Download it, it's free. What it is, it's run by the Spanish Guardia, which is obviously the police. And that has got some amazing stuff on it. If I just open mine up now, so obviously it's changed again, but it's got on it, hello, Mr. Matthews, welcome to the new version of Alert Cops. And it's got to contact the National Police or the Civil Guardia an emergency. So that's another thing that will, all right, I've got to tick the box, have I? Okay, so what we got on in now, I've got a map where I am, because on that alert thing, it's pretty good. If you feel like you're being harassed or you feel like you get attacked, you can go straight into that app, and that'll go straight through to the police, and the police can track where you are. My wife's got she's got this app as well, so I've got a tracker on it as well. So when I go out, like I usually do by myself, she knows where I am. Fantastic app. It's something, guys, if you're living in Spain, Alert Cops. Brilliant app. Best thing, it's free. Okay. Okay. I'm no gymnast. Private pension comes out next year. I'll tell you what. If you got a private guys, if any youngsters are watching, make sure you take out private pensions, guys, because living off your state pension, it's not a lot of money. Obviously, another thing about all this is, obviously, the more money you bring in, the more tax you have to pay. So there's no getting away with the tax. Okay, so we caught back up again. Right, we've got, oh, God, I looked at the time then. I was about to look at the time, and it's a couple more minutes to 11. That was pretty good. So I'm going to mark this note thing here. Okay, it's all right. I'm just marking it there. So I've got something to talk about next week then. So Stu, the guy that's won the Frank Stacker, Stu, I need you, because I ain't seen you on here tonight. He's watching that celebrity stuff. Need your name and address, Stu, so I can send it off to you, which would be a top man. Suppose most people in my Spanish group are from the UK. Well done, Rob. Being a good, thank you, Bengal Borough. That's the main thing. I learned something tonight. I didn't even know about the robbery. Well, the supposed robbery at the garage on B, but they didn't get anything. It was obviously after the cigarettes. I wouldn't have thought it was after free petrol. So anyway, I'm going to say adios, amigos. Very much for popping in. I'll be back next Sunday. Have a fantastic week. If you're coming over to Spain, bring something warm with you because you're going to need it. But I know a lot of you probably still come over in your t-shirts and shorts, but it is getting chilly in the evenings, guys. Stu doesn't claim it. I can have it. We'll see, but what I tend to do, if he doesn't claim it, I'll pick it again next week. So anyway, adios, everybody. Okay, we'll go now. A few more stitches left on the blanket. Well done, Arena. Finish that blanket. Sorry. Adios, amigos.